morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is City Skylines 2. Welcome to a new map, new city that we are starting today. The map name is Volchoria. This is based on European theme, and let me show you the full map. This is how it looks. The build area is around 40%. Yeah, let's have a look again. The build area is 40%, and I was offline. I was thinking of where to start, and initially I had decided to start over here. You can see the contour lines, there are some hilly areas, and I had decided that this would be my main city island, and I will expand in these directions. But now I see that there is a scope, and since the area was too small, I have decided that let's focus on this island. This in a way is a island. We don't have access. Oh my god, we don't have access to this part because this is out of boundary, the map boundary, but that's okay. We can focus in this area, and over the time we can expand in these islands because the city needs airport and cargo and all other things that we can do it over here. So let's start. This is my first build in City Skylines 2, and I hope you enjoy this. The idea of this city is that it is based so the commute will be a train based commute. So most of the people will commute using train. I will be limiting the road infra to the local movement only, and the rail will be something that is central to this area. I hope you enjoy the build and let me know what you think about this. I'm also thinking about the name for this city. So if you come across anything, let me know. Let's first see how this main island looks like. So we have this patch with comparatively flat land. Yeah, it's mostly flat. And then there is this part of the city. Then at the center there is a range of hills, and oh, we can't do anything beyond this line. But yeah, there is this coastline on one side, and this is some area with two hills. There's one entry point, one for road and one for railway, that we will make use of. And as I was interested in, the rail network is actually in our favor. So what I plan to do is we will have absolutely three lines. One is central line. So we already have some part over here. One is on this side of the map, matching the coastal areas, and there's a difference. I like it. There's a difference which we need to cover, though it is too high, but yeah, we'll make use of it. And then there will be third line which is on this part. So I hope you enjoy this build. What we need to do first is we will start with what we have been given, and that is this. Okay, so we have this entry, and so this is my first time playing City Skylines 2, though I have played City Skylines once for around 1000 hours. To be specific, it's quite less than that, 976, but that's okay. So we'll start our build from here, and yeah, just to start somewhere, let me just pull it from here. Is it 90-degree? No, I need it, but 90 to what? That's the question. Yeah, so there are multiple points. Okay. So we'll start with services first, and I'll start with, since we have unlimited money, we don't have to worry about budget and all. We'll start with power line probably. Do we have power line here? Yes, as far as I remember we have. So there's not much to do. We need a transformer station, and for that let me first do some road mapping. This is a two lane road. We can expand it later, that's not a problem. Let's have a substation. There is a small road, 2-lane road, gravel road, alleyway. So we need alleyway. Okay, and here we will have our substation. Where is it? Yeah, electricity, power line. We need small transformer station. That is here. Oh, it is. Is it connected? For the first time in my life, I am seeing connection like this. I don't like it because I know the technicals behind it, so let's bulldoze it. What we need is now power line. Can we take it? No, we can't. And then, yeah, and then from here to here. Let's make it a bit perfect. Okay, this makes sense. So we have electricity, and by electricity I mean when we go underground, yeah, you can see the electricity network. So it flows through the road. We don't need to build separate electricity lines. That is a good part of this City Skylines 2. In 1 we had to do it, in 2 that is not needed. So after electricity we need to look for water pumping station. We have hell amount of water and the resource is virtually unlimited. Let me put it over here because we don't need to interact it with it very often. For now let me put it and connect it here. I'm sure it needs electricity, so probably that will be provided. That will not be provided by this. Then I think we should put it here. Sorry for that. Closer to any electricity point. Okay, and what about electricity? Electric cable. This will be underground and this will be supplied. Okay, so we have electricity, we have water supply. Let me bulldoze this. We don't need this. What does this need? Information, not enough electricity. So it needs road access. How silly am I? I did not think about it, though I knew it. Okay. Does this work? I hope it works. Okay, we need a sewage, water pumping, sewage outlet. If we look at the direction, so I guess we need to buy some new map, and let me buy these 3. We have unlimited money, so we don't need to worry about it. Groundwater, so let's go for it. Water treatment plant. Let's put it here. Let's put this here. For now I'm just building a road. Don't judge me based on that. I don't want to. Somehow I need to start this. I need to bring people into the city, and for that I'm doing this. Later maybe we can revise this, what we have done, and so the electricity is there. Not enough electricity. What do you want? You want me to create a transformer station? Probably yes. Then if not, I can do this as well. You can't complain now. I hope things will be fine now, and yeah, we are ready to. What I have done is this is a water inlet, this is water outlet. We have this coal power plant, and this is very makeshift temporary arrangement till we start our city. So electricity is there, water is there, and road infrastructure is there. What else we need? I don't think we need anything else to bring people into the town, and this is where we start. So we start with low density housing, and I'm very much not interested in plotting it one by one for now. Maybe in future we will do, but not for now. So let them come, let them settle, and then as we grow, we will see how we can change the things. Now that we have started, in this episode, I would like to look at the topography, and interestingly, the whole development is going to follow the train line. What happens is wherever people travel, usually train lines come later. First, we see what's the pattern, how are people traveling, and then we set the train lines. But in our case, it's different, and it's not it's not artificial per se. There are many colonial cities who have this pattern, like Mumbai has this pattern, where the train lines were there from British era, and we just followed, we just developed, we just continued on that, and the suburbans in Mumbai actually are developed through that. So I would like to continue that part, and first thing we need to do is to remove the trees because they create lot many problems. So here I have removed the trees, and this is how it looks, and there is a problem with residents. Water is not enough. Okay, what we can do about it is we can have another. So as I said, we have unlimited money, and we can make use of that, and okay, this is it. And then yeah, so now complaints have are no more there, and we can start building our thing. So what I was telling you is, what I was planning is, let's build a rail network. We already have something, we will build on that, and it's mostly the rail lines that I'm interested in. Yeah, so these are the tracks, and we have one point over here, and what we can do is we can build, just for now we can build a station, uh, station with two platforms, and I need road for that. This is how it looks. Train. Let's have a station with four platforms. Oh, this is a terminal. Seven platform. Okay, this is it. Uh, then what we can do is we can continue from here, one line, then we can connect it over here. Let me delete this part because this will no longer be used. And let me, so we already have something here. I will not touch it for now because as we go on developing, we will see how we can change it. But and this is the external connection, very good. But what I'm interested now is developing this train line, and we have this junction where one connection is coming from this central line and one will go in coastline. So let me start from here. So if I were to start, this will then go away from that track. Let me, it's on ground. Oh, yeah, I know this is not the perfect turn, but I'll make sure that it is perfect. Okay, and from here we will, the terrain is not flat, but we'll make sure that it follows the terrain. Okay, we are not going to take a turn and go from here. What I'll do is I'll just make it go straight, and that's the beauty of having train station, because otherwise it just takes longer route, and the purpose of traveling from train compared to a bus or a road network is actually defeated. So let me have a station here. What kind of station do we need? No, not bus station. I think I need to stick with central train station. It takes much larger space. I need to delete this road and then build a new one. Let me do it over here. I will be changing these stations. This looks haphazard, but trust me, once it is in place, the city is going to be beautiful. So you might ask, okay, then why don't you do it now? Because this is very beginning. So while I'm planning this, one thing is something is my mind, but I'm still yet to explore the map completely. That is one reason. Second reason is I want you to tell me how we should develop this. So what I'm thinking is one route will go upward because we have this area to cover, uh, this upper area to cover, and one will go just downward. So do we need a station, big station for that here? Probably no, but let's do it for now. Oh, it's too steep to go upward. Will we do it or now? I think there is a way to do it. Uh, for now, I will stick to this plane only, this terrain only, and so basically, if someone wants to travel from one part of the city to other, train has to be their first option. This is your line, coastline, I would say. And if I have to then go and from this point to this point, I will make use of hills and then I will go. So we need a transfer station somewhere which will help us in that. Basically, let's make this as a reference, and from here we want to go upward. So one probable thing is we can rotate this train and then follow the contour line and take it upwards. And the second point is we can take directly from here and then follow the contour line and then take it upward. I think second part is good for now, because otherwise it takes space and then there's a issue with when some line comes from here and then how it goes there. That's the issue. For now, what we can do is we can stick with our second plan and make it go straight, which is the oh, by the way, I did not see that. For trains, we can set slope up to, I think, 7 degrees. 7 would be too much. I think 5 degrees. Let's make it 3.5. I guess that is enough, or is it too much? It's too much, and it has to be straight line. It is not following the straight line. I think 3% is fine. Very straight line. This is snap to existing geometry, snap to zoning cell length, snap to 90 degrees, side of a building, snap to guidelines, snap to zone rate, and we want a constant slope. Yeah, this is the option. Can we do it like this? But I think from construction building point of view, that is not it is supposed to be like. There has to be a curve. The slope is 5%. Let's keep it percent. Yeah. So we can see whether it is a bridge or it is making use of the land beneath it. That is a different thing. For now, let me first check the, yeah, with 4% slope we are doing this. I hope that is fine, but I have seen train lines following that. As we come here, the slope is 4%. Okay, still fine. Maybe we can have tunnel. And even in tunnel, I think we can go ahead with some slope. Yes. Yeah, it's not tunnel. Okay, it did not treat it as tunnel. Fine. What about this? Slope is 0.1. 3% slope. It doesn't make sense. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. Okay, we have reached to this point. Not bad. Okay. Here we have our train. Don't worry, I'm going to change this in future. It will be realistic. You would not feel that this is forced in any sense. What I wanted to do is I wanted to bring train line over here, which we have succeeded, and this will now connect to the central line. Okay, this part is done, and the good thing is we have now connection from this plateau to this plateau. I don't know how realistic it would be, but I promise I'll make this more realistic in the future. Maybe if possible I can work offline or not, make it more realistic. I know that towards the end it has become unrealistic, but yeah, stay with me and you would not regret. So this is one point. So we are just mapping what all things could be done in this area. So second part, one line will definitely go in this direction. Let's do that bit. Okay, this is on ground. I can. So this station is going to be a busy juncture. For now, I know it is highway. Just keeping it like that. Later we can change it appropriately. Not a problem. And I will have this line end here only. We don't need to take it all the time. We don't need to take it towards the end. If there is cargo line, it will go there. In reality, this will not go in straight line. This will have one stop over here, one stop over there, and we will see how it develops. But now from this end, I see that okay, we need a terminal now, and terminal with how many? 3, 2, 1. Okay, this, but we need road for that. Let me have that board. This is the terminal. So I did not think that I'll be making a connection to this. Now I have made that choice, and one line will go and connect to this center line. Probably over here we will have another junction station over here, or probably only one station in this area. I see that there's a slope, so we need to work around with it. Let's see. We are selling electricity to outside connection. Correct. Thank you. I hope we make some money out of it. This one line will go on this coastal area, and this is how we start developing it. I don't think this will attract a lot many people because the land mass itself is limited. Slope is 0.7. That's okay. Yeah, I don't want to go. Don't want to put it near to the coastline. We'll just. Well, if we have anything here, this is a slope, and I would like to play with it. But this time we will be doing it cautiously. I think this is quite easier than the earlier part. 6% slope. For trains, so we have followed 4%, but even higher slope is possible because there's electric traction that it follows. I don't think we need to connect these two because this has gone too up now. And this would be actually our natural advantage, as trains can actually take you to any place in this city quite easily compared to the roads, and this is how people are going to use, rather we would force them to use trains and have it their primary mode of transport within the city. So that's it for this time. This might be a short episode, but you know what, initially I had started to think about this island as our main city island, but now that I have decided this to be our main island, things have changed. And this is online while I play, so I will think about this map, and we will start developing a great city. Believe me, this is going to be one of the greatest city Skylines 2 has ever seen. And don't go on my skills of putting this rail lines. That is just to have a mental map of how things are going to move. But yeah, we'll be a good council. So what I plan to do this is we will act as a council and we will think about these fellows. What's the problem with you? Waiting for hers, we don't have it. Okay. Clinic, hospital, modern hospital. Oh, it was under health. Okay, death care. It is under death care. Crematorium. I don't like the cemetery because it takes a lot of land. Here it is. I hope you are okay with that. Let's put one small medical clinic as well. Let's put, what is it, landfill, incineration plant. This is too big. Recycling, this is also big. We don't need this landfill lot too. As far as schooling is concerned, let's put elementary schools and small firehouse for everyone, and then police station. Bus and all we don't need, but yeah, I guess this is enough for this episode. This was a crude way of introducing a city, but what I plan to do is this would be a main city and these would be its extension. We may have an airport probably on main city island, or maybe over here, or let's see, but we'll have a good airport connectivity as well. And then in future metro lines, if that's that much bigger our city becomes, I can clearly see we can have uh, good tourist attraction, tourist spots in on these hills, and people will enjoy it. So for now, I'm going to stop here. This chirper is making sound. If you are hearing it, I'll make sure you don't hear it next time. So yeah. So thank you for watching this episode. This was the first episode. What do you think should we name the city? Right now it is named as California. I don't know what does this mean, but if you think we should name it with something else, let me know. We will do that. Yeah, thank you and have a great day.